John Buchanan.
Secretary of State's Bob Johnson calling.
Hey, Bob.
Sir,
What can I do for you?
Sir, I regret to inform you that Operation Rainbow's gone pear-shaped. Do you hear me, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Sir, is there anything I can do?
Bob,
Yeah.
can you organize Bud, Ed, and Randy to meet me in the press room at, 1700 hours?
Oh, yes, sir. Consider it done, sir.
Yeah.
Is that my privilege, sir?
Thanks.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, tu, Brutus. Hey, tu.
John.
What?
I did this. I don't want anyone to know.
Bud, relax. It ends with me.
Ask what you can do for your country.
We must disinform ourselves. Then we shall save our country.
You are about to embark upon the great crusade.
Raise a standard to which the wise and honest can repair. The rest is in the hands of God. Is in the hands of God. Is in the hands of God.
I hate being called on my day off.
Goes with the job, son.
Yeah, don't fight it, bud. The moment you stop caring, it'll stop bothering you.
So you got your head in the book again, I see, Randy. So what is it this time? More science fiction? Dog or whatever that stuff is. Stupid if you ask me.
John Borman. No, I'm reading an article about how Atari Pong will be available to be played on your own home television.
I like pinball.
Enjoy it while it lasts, gentlemen. It won't be around in 5 years.
So, pinball machines. By 1979, boom! Gone. No more.
Okay. Just remember, I was the one who told you first.
Thank you for joining me, gentlemen.
Sure, that's okay.
What's up, John?
RM is homosexual.
You're kidding.
Jesus.
Richard Nixon is gay.
Look, I know it seems inconceivable.
Too ugly to be gay.
Too ugly to be heterosexual.
Did I just say that?
How do we know it's true?
Look, Randy, that's not important. What is important is having a Republican president exposed as a closet homosexual. It's not an option.
That'd be a new look for the conservatives.
That's not funny, Ed.
Sorry.
We can cover this up.
No, we can't cover this up. Too many people are starting to hear murmurings.
That's why he sneaks out after midnight.
We're not on Tuesdays and Fridays.
What happens on Tuesdays and Fridays?
That's the night RM does his 7-Eleven run.
RM goes to 7-Eleven by himself. What about security?
Well, look, they're on top of it.
They weren't for the first couple weeks.
And why's that?
Because they weren't even aware he was doing it until the First Lady asked, why are there bags of cigarettes and booze under the president's bed?
So is he still doing it?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
But why is he doing it, John?
Well, because he says he likes to mix with the common man.
I've heard nothing of this.
Because we hushed it up.
RM has no idea what lengths we have gone to.
So that's what he meant when he said the man on the street likes me, and I have first-hand knowledge of it.
Or maybe the people who own the 7-Eleven are Republicans.
Not funny, Ed. He thinks they like him because they buy him cigarettes and booze and don't charge him for it.
Because he's president.
Ed, they don't know he's president. They can hardly speak
They
English.
think they're being robbed, Ed, by someone wearing a Richard Nixon mask.
Jesus.
Hard to believe he's capable of running the country, isn't it?
Boy, did I just say that.
How come this isn't common knowledge?
We covered it up.
We informed Washington PD of the situation. If they ever receive a report of a robbery at a 7-Eleven of a man wearing a presidential mask, do not attend.
We also pay for the owners of 7-Eleven Elldale Street to have a private English tutor, a new house for them in Florida, and a new Lincoln Continental.
Can we use this to get him to resign? This is embarrassing.
Well, that's interesting you say that, because that's why I called this meeting.
He'll never resign over this.
No, I agree. It's not enough. He'd say it's a misunderstanding.
So what do we do?
Well, what we do is we come up with something before this press conference about new federalism and get him to announce his resignation instead.
Are you sure that he's gay?
There's no doubt. Bud followed him into a men's bathhouse last time he was in Hollywood.
Oh. And what was that like, Bud?
It's not funny, Ed. It's frightening. Rock Hudson was in the steam room with another man.
Horse
He
shit.
was in there with Gomer Pyle.
Gomer Pyle's not a homosexual.
Oh, he is.
There is no such thing as a homosexual Marine.
Oh, I see, because you were in the Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, I am a Marine. And if there were any queers in the Marines, I would have been right on top of them.
Now that's funny, Ed. Right on top of them.
Yeah, that is funny, isn't it? I would have been riding there. You know what I mean, Mr. Honey.
John!
Okay, fellas, we're getting off the subject. And do I need to remind you how much Jim and Rock donate to this party? No, I didn't think so. Whatever they choose to do is their business. Now, what can we do to get RM to resign? Any ideas? Randy?
What about Area 51?
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
Well, I think the alien issue is dead. Even I don't believe that one. But I've seen the photos of RM when they were filming Neil and Buzz taking their first steps on the moon, so maybe...
We can't do that, Randy. If we do that, we may as well tell the Russians everything. What, the Kennedy wasn't shot, and that the Bay of Pigs was caused by an intercepted wire by the meteor that interpreted John's request to Fidel for a box of cigars as the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Kennedy's not dead? But the footage...
Oh, the footage is real. But if you look closely, Bobby's sitting there for John. John suicided 2 days earlier when he thought he lost that picture of him and Marilyn. Except he had the cream dress on, and his skirt was ruffling in the breeze.
Christ, it's like I'm involved in amateur theater. Did Jackie know?
She had the picture.
Come on, fellas, come on. We need something. He fronts the meteor in 5 minutes.
John,
Yeah.
we know how we were bugging the Democrat convention at the Watergate Hotel.
Yeah. How's that going?
Well, not so good.
My fellow Americans, it is with a heavy heart that I tonight have called this press conference to announce my resignation as the president of this great country. I've just been informed that my party has been involved in the mugging of the Democrat convention at the Watergate Hotel, and although I was not aware of this activity, I, as the leader of the Republican Party, accept responsibility as the buck stops with me. I would like to thank the American people for their trust in my actions and wish Gerald all the best as he now takes over as the 38th President of the United States of America. Thank you and goodbye. My credibility out the window. God, I would have preferred if they knew I was homosexual. Is this microphone still on? I am not a homosexual.
Unforgettable, this White House man. Unforgettable, his lifelong plan. How his words light a fire in me. How his words create
building. Not that there's anything wrong with that.